Never know when you're going to need to do some meat tenderizing at camp. So we're going to trim this up. There we go. What I want to do is have a circular area that I saw into, starting at the knot here, cut into the top, or the edge of this is coming just above the bark here. So here's a great argument for a sharpie in the bush. So I'm just going to make a bunch of lines here. Yeah, that just popped right off. Got that stop cut, but we just want to clean up the handle. That's ready to go in my bush bag. So we're going to trim this up, saw that end off, get this to the size I want. There we go. What I want to do is have a circular area that I saw into, so I can baton that. Starting at the knot here, cut into the top, or the edge of this is coming just above the bark here. We're going to go all around in a circle. I'd say that's okay, just above there. And just roll it a bit. One of the world's biggest stop cut. So here's a great argument for a Sharpie in the, depending on what you're doing, you might want to mark stuff. There's other things you can use. So we're going to use this and put the tip towards the edge, then you get a straight line to work with here. But watch your fingertips, these things. So I'm just going to make a bunch of lines here, and this is going to be my cut lines for my knife when I'm batoning. So we're going to do some rough batoning along that. And yeah, work of a blind guy. But our next trick is going to be, we're going to baton down to that stop cut. You don't want a fixed blade for this. You don't need big chunks off right away. Just take your time. I don't have a lot of tip to work with, but I'll go with it. Get this first one done. But this is not too long of a project to do. Be patient, take your time. It's not quite all the way down to my cut. Yeah, I've got another inch or so to go. Make sure we have that tip out and keep going. Yeah, that just popped right off. And that cut line kind of stops it for us. Certainly a good maul would help with this, folks. Getting closer to that handle we want. So we're going to have to be careful, but you've got some protection because you're going to do some draw cutting. Got that stop cut, but we just want to clean up the handle a bit. Just a little bit. And you could be at this for a while and make your handle as rough and nice as you want. You know, if you have some sandpaper in your bag or some kind of a wood rasper even, you don't want to be slicing towards your legs, folks. I think over here is not bad. This is just a little rough here. And over there I need to clean some of that out. I just need little nibbles off here. Definitely got a rough spot. Around the other way to round it off. Getting there. Getting there. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like about here, it's going to give me a good amount of maul, and just on the other side of the knot here, extra time. There we go. Almost finished. We'll smooth out that handle at some point. That's ready to go in my bush bag. Got a good weight to it. I feel like you could do some damage to your 10 poles for sure. Be good for batoning. I wish I had that earlier when I started this project. If you're going to get a piece, maybe get one, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 feet long. That way you can trim it away. I'm going to keep this one for a while, so I'll probably wipe some oil on there too. It doesn't take a long time, but a pretty useful tool. Part of the bushcraft experience is the satisfaction of making some of your own stuff, including the tools that you're working with. So if you haven't had a chance to make a camp maul and you want a basic beginner project to work on, this is what I'd start with. Pretty simple. And you're going to use it a fair bit, whether you're batoning wood or pounding steaks, or maybe even doing some meat tenderizing when you're camp cooking. You want to make some schnitzel.